And don't forget, if you plan to go to the Home and Garden Show tomorrow, make sure you check out Ireland Contracting's booth. And if you need a roof, siding, gutter, window project, they're the people to call. Make sure you stop by and see Ireland Contracting. A couple tweets. Guillermo Huffman tweeted me. It's looking like Villanova, Virginia are a toss-up in this year for the national championship. Who else do you like? Let's not forget about North Carolina. I kind of like them as my sleeper. All right. Michael Taro tweeted me. Rich, Penn Hills basketball won this afternoon. They won by a point, actually, at North Hills. He said, Fox Chapel, coach, DeRose, players, congratulations. No question, Penn Hills deserves a big congratulations, my alma mater. Congratulations to them, Whitfield champions. They win the first game in the PIAA playoffs, which is a tough one coming off. So they're moving on. Survive in advance. Mark DeStefano just tweeted me. What do you think of Ryan Luther's tweets? I think he's out of line. I'm answering the first part of that. And he said maybe Heather should have gotten some feedback from the team before making a decision on Stallings. If these guys stay together, they may win some games in the future. You said it all right there. They may win some games. I don't think Heather needs to go and ask any of the players any of their advice. This is the decision that the administration makes from just the eyeball test. I don't think you need to ask any of those guys because I think if they all transfer, Pitt might actually be better off. I mean, they're 0-19 this year. They're all young, but I wouldn't worry too much about what this group of players think about Kevin Stallings. I mean, I think we all know what he's done this year, and it wasn't anything good. I wanted to give him another year. Like I said on the show many times, I was on the fence until that Boston College game, and this team just wasn't competitive. I don't know what they were building there, but everyone has seen it. And, you know, some of the players are going to support him. They like him. Some players don't like him. Obviously, the administration doesn't like him, and the Pitt fans don't like him. All right, back out to the phone lines. We're going to go out to Doug in Greensburg. How you doing, Doug? Doug, you up? What's up?
I'm here.
What's going on, man?
I'm here. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, you're on the air now, buddy.
Cool.
Yeah, what's up?
Turn the TV down?
No, just ask the question, Doug.
Hey, I'm here. I just want to say about the Pirates.
Got it.
I'm so tired of us paying all this money.
Doug, how much do you pay for the Pirates?
I don't pay anything because I won't go. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, you're tired of paying all the money. How much do you pay? I mean, I know a lot of people. You know, I'll still go to some games. You know, it's a family event. I think that's what it's turned into around here. Unfortunately, you saw the excitement how many years ago, how exciting it was when they were in the postseason and the stadium was filling up and people were going and they were trying. It was hard to get a ticket, and now it's just an event. Like people will I'll take my two daughters to the game just for something to do for a couple hours. I think that's what it's going to turn into again, unfortunately. All right. Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. Let's go out to Evan in West End, East End. How you doing, Evan?
I'm doing pretty good, Richie.
Thanks for calling.
I'm also trying. Yeah, appreciate you having me. The Pirates. I'm just curious. If you had to guess, and I'm having a hard time getting a read on this team. Does the management think that this is a rebuild, or do they think that this is a team that could contend? I mean,
that's a good question. I asked them that question, and they said it's not a rebuild. I said, my question was, from this side of the camera, it seems like you're rebuilding. Neil Huntington said, oh, wait a minute, we're retooling. We still think we can be competitive. That's their answer to me.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's weird. You look around the diamond, it's not like they're trying to update or upgrade it too many positions. They're pretty satisfied with their shortstop, second baseman, first baseman, catcher, right fielder, center fielder. The real questions are at left field and third base, and then they're hoping for some young guys to take some steps forward in the rotation. So, you know, it's a little strange. There's so much negativity around the team. Meanwhile, they're not that unsettled in a lot of spots.
Yeah, I would love to see if they made an attempt to get Lance Lim. 1 year, $12 million. He's going to Minnesota. He would have been a good guy to throw in his rotation. I appreciate the call, Evan. Yeah, they can upgrade pretty much everywhere, really, when you think about it. Maybe not center field. You want to keep Polanco in the lineup. You want to keep Josh Bell in the lineup. Outside of that, you're banking on Colin Moran being a star. That's why you traded for him. Jordy Mercer's going to be gone next year, and Josh Harrison's probably going to be gone by the trade deadline. with a trade. So Tyon's going to be part of this team for a little while. Nova, and so they definitely have some holes to fill, and they can upgrade so many areas. All right, we got to take a break. Back in a couple minutes to wrap things up.